Happy Thursday, and the microphone is on. So Thursday's already the best day of the week ever. Made myself some few reminders here. Welcome to the Moosejaw Hour, the Moosejaw channel, where we spend 1 hour of our attention span on RC rants and raves and whatever comes to mind, and have fun at the time. Hopefully you're building something or tinkering or putting some wheels together. Well, this is the best time to do it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. So let's go to the comments and let's see, what should we do with a little check-in? We start checking. How many of you were catching Richard Turks and Jerps live stream building a dumpster, it looks like, or maybe it was a Jeep. Maybe it was a Jeep. I forget what I was listening to him while I was at, but yeah, and threw some questions at him and everything. So check him out, give him a follow on Instagram and everything. And remember, he's a proud member of the Scale Builders Guild. Was it vice president of all things scale, if I remember right? So as you can see, it's game day. Oh, it's playoff time. But the game doesn't, it's in LA today, so it doesn't start till 7. So I had time to hang out with you. It's a little brighter in here today. I thought I'd try a little more lighting and everything, and I hope you enjoy it. But in any case, here we go. Let's check out the comment. Well, first off, what we're going to talk about. One, we're going to talk about bomber interiors. We have the Instagram of the week as well, that we're going to look into someone who can replicate your actual bicycle. I don't know if they 3D print or whatever, but they paint it up and frame and wheels as best as they can to look like a scale bicycle. So we're going to share that with you in a moment, and whatever else we have around here and so forth that we got to talk about. First, I think I need a little beverage. I've been laying off coffee lately. I'm not enjoying it, but I found myself really wanting sugar stuff. So, like even Monster Energy, which is really not me. I don't like it, but I'm drinking it. So let's get to the comments, folks. We already discussed what we're going to do tonight. So let's get to the fun. Mike J, I know you can hear me, and I know you tried the same thing with Richard Turks and Jerps there. I saw that. Turks and Jerps was calling out Mike J as that. Are you that troublemaker? No, not at all. Not at all. Let's see where we are, where we start off, you guys. I always like it how you guys are talking to each other before I even get there. So we got everybody saying hello and a nap last night. We're talking about naps. Everybody's got quite the conversation going on here. You should watch it again. We're dead. Good evening. You can't hear me, sleepy. I can't hear you. That's where Mike. Baitstart says he can hear me. So there you go, Mike J. That's on you. Peaceful Bear. Hello, Joe. You know who it is. Peaceful Bear. I don't know. I got to over 1,000 subscribers, and it's really thanks to Harley's Designs, the new paint expert in town, which is good. Now he can start painting some bodies, and I can start building. But no, it's really thanks again to Harley's Designs. If you don't know Harley's Design, come on, I know you do. But I'm always surprised. I like numbers, not that I like math. I like numbers. And you look at people with the number of subscribers. Like right now, me and Mrs. Moosejaw are loving Matt's Recovery Off-Road YouTube channel and Fab Rats, and just seeing that like millions of subscribers. And so, okay, well, let's go to the RC side. And then I see Hemi Storm, because he repainted and redid his base camp axial. Check that out. I like what he always does good work. What can we say? And then he's got quite a few, and then he's almost at 100,000. And then we have our good friends that are at 60,000. And here I am picking up the tail end at 1,000 subscribers. So thank you. If you're new to the channel, every Thursday at 6 o'clock, we just come here and dreaming of how I can make this 1 hour of attention span better for you, for all of us and everything. But yeah, thank you thank you. And the thing is, why do I do this? Because it's fun. It's a learning experience. And like I said, look at those numbers, how to get people's attention and everything, which in my profession, that's what we're always trying to do, try to keep attention. So maybe this is helping me in the real world to be relevant. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. But anyways, here we go. Let's go Oilers. Yes, or can I? Yes, I know, Mike J. Your Kia 360 evening. Good to you. Andy Zip, thank you for joining us. Help Outcast and Phoenix. How's it going, base? Everybody say hello. Hello from Texas. Hello, Texas. Go Dallas Stars. I hope they beat Calgary. Ugh. Everything looks good. Oops, everything kind of glitched all of a sudden. I don't know why it jumped up or down or whichever to go. Let's go where we were. Hello there again. Hello from Estonia, my good friend Alar. How you doing? Congratulations on 1K. Yeah, watch his stream. Yeah, so you go watch Turks and Jerp, and you listen to him, but what I got from his live stream is how methodical, not really too fast, a little slow, but for a reason. Everything's on a purpose to make things perfect. So think about that the next time you paint or you build a body or you dare to build a body. Don't try to rush it through and all that. I think is that. Now, turning some wrenches, yeah, get it done. Get it done. We are still working on Mrs. Moosejaw's Nevermore. Pinkster, the Plink Jeep, as I call it. I got her stuff over there, and I got some of her stuff here. She's got to sit here and hopefully tinker one day and get that thing going. I think I'm going to start on the interior on that and see what other ideas that she has to put in there. We've got some really cool ideas. I don't know. She wants to enter it in a concourse, and it could be at Axial Fest. And I think it could go into two terms for Axial Fest. Theme, because we're going with Edgar Allan Poe, or it could be a daily driver. Can it be both? I wonder if we just Eric Baker can attest to me. He saw me at a concourse at Axial Fest, and he saw me putting Jeeps in certain areas in certain ways. And this is where my profession comes in. You need to think about your audience and where you want things for them to see. So maybe, just maybe, I'll place it down for her. Something moved here and scared me. What is it? I might put that in a position that's in between daily driver and theme and see if it doesn't get both accidentally. There's always strategy on where you put your trucks, believe it or not, or how you put your trucks. We'll see. We shall see. So we're going to do that. And we're going to hopefully finish. We'll get that up. I got to get some more electronics for her. I keep going back. I have an Echo Power servo. They're nice servo, which is a good servo. But I don't know. Maybe she deserves a Holmes Hobbies direct power servo. I don't know. We shall see. So going from there, I still got to get ESC. I was going to pull out the Micro Mamba X out of my Phoenix and put my Copperhead in that and put that in there. I don't know. We shall see what we're going to do. So, yeah, I probably ranted and raved about something. I have no idea where I did now. Everybody's saying Spring Hills, Florida. All right. Where's Spring Hill? I'll Google that later. I have some friends in Florida, but they're in Gainesville. Go Gators, as they would say. Hi, Joe and other nerds. Hello, Salt Pond. Andy Zip. How many of you are new here, too? I mean, I see some new names, but, give me a good name. Say, I'm new. Brian Young. Swoof. Hello, I know, Swoof. I am working this weekend, Eric, and I will be there possibly with your VS410 Pro. All right. It's so close. I'm not going to show it here. Yeah. And 14th, by the way, it's my birthday. I have to work. I got called in to work on my birthday. That's fine. We'll sell some cars from my RC cars on my birthday. Maybe I could get one. I don't know. I have to see. Oh, I see people some stores are starting to have the Hammer Ray in stock, and I would love the Casey Curry one. And if my wife is watching, nudge, nudge, hint, hint, say no more, say no more. I could get a good discount. Let's see. Josh pimped your show. Yeah, again, that was really nice. And he did a great job too. I mean, And there's a little controversy. Do you wet sand the salt or simply take it and wipe it off? You could do either or, tell you the truth. Why do I wet sand? It's just Nicholas de Vachout, I believe that's how you say it, YouTube channel, YouTube guy out of Belgium. He's the guy I learned from. And it was from wet. He showed wet sanding right away. And I kind of like it because it's just, you keep wet sanding, and yeah, you're getting rid of salt. Maybe some salt stay in there. Maybe you're spreading the salt accidentally. Who knows? And then, but it's also taking a layer of that paint off too at the same time. And I like the texture from it. I think I get the results I want from it. Sometimes I wipe it off. Sometimes I just wet sand it. You can do whatever you want. I think that's the thing about patina jobs. There's really no rules. You can make the biggest mistake and you look at it and go, huh, that looked good. Because you probably see that on a real one-to-one truck. So don't think it's so perfect. I just go, like I said, the number one rule I got from Matt, Scale Builders Guild. If you ask yourself or you tell yourself, is this enough? The answer is yes. And then you move on to the next step. So think about that. And like I said, his truck turned out really good. I like it. He really got into it too. 6 hours, not bad. Try that on a Phoenix, interior, dashboard, and all that stuff. Oof. Yes, I love those two channels. Fab Rats is awesome. Yes, and I'm looking for more. There was another, last night's live stream, Matt and Josh recommended Logan's YouTube channel, and I forget the name, something Motorsport. I found it and I realized I already subscribed to it, so I hit the notification. But what a great interview yesterday. That was a great interview with Logan. I thoroughly enjoyed that. And for us mods, I don't think we had any spammers for once, so it was nice for just sit back and enjoy it. But yeah, if you haven't know what I'm talking about, go to Scale Builders Guild or Harley Designs and check out yesterday's live stream. It was a really good interview. I like it. I want to go to Utah, meet the guy, and I want to see Hurricane Utah. Let's go check it out. All right. Phoenix needs more subscribers. And, I'm thinking, how to get him more subscribers. I can tell you why you should subscribe to Phoenix RC, because he figured out that you actually can make the SEX10 3 into a 3-gear transmission. And I think he's making a video of it, definitely on his Instagram, I think. I just know he talked about in the chat. And it's like, oh, here's Phoenix. I think he's the first one to figure that out. Nobody's ever even tried. I don't know, maybe. But he was the first one. So go check out Phoenix RC. And if he's making a video, hopefully let us know, Phoenix. And we'll let everybody know who's here at least. Or whoever watches later. It's kind of nice. I get you people here live, and then later on, I look like a week later. All right, about, I don't know, I average about, we'll say 50 of you fine folks, and then at the end of the week, there's 350 views. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, check out that, and that changes things. That changes a lot of things for the SEX10 3. Thank you again, Outcast. Yeah, it feels good. Feels good. I told my clients at the Education Institute that I got 1,000 subscribers. Like, oh, I only have 20. How do you, old man, have that? I'm like, you got to go where your audience is, and it's RC cars. Not doing stupid things and trying to get a viral video out. Try to tell them that. Common sense, kids. Do you not read all the instructions first before you started Harley Designs? I think he made notes. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he went through the whole thing, put through his head, everything else. I didn't say any wet in the sanding. That's true. He did. Yeah, but everybody's asking about the sanding part. So, okay, you didn't use any moisture in your sanding technique. Congratulations. But it turned out perfect. I love it. I think it looks great. Good theme too. Good color too. When Josh came into the store and he showed me the blue, and I'm like, wow, that's kind of bright for you, but actually it has a nice medium hue to it of blue. So yeah, I think it's perfect. So, and again, Thanks for joining me, Josh. How you doing? Let's see. Let's see. Hey, Dana, could you grind up the salt to more of a powder and still get the same effect without the texture? You definitely could. You could do that. You know, if you get the old, what's that bowl and the little everything that grinds that. I did see some people. There was a guy out of San Jose named Johnny Rains, RHAINSE. I can't remember. He was working with JJ Customs RC shop there in San Jose. He was making them. He was making some videos. He wasn't really going into it. It just shows time lapse of all that, and I'm just like taking notes. And he used baking powder sometimes, which I use. I use that on the Volkswagen bus, and that created a different look to it. Plus, I think you can control it more to get in line with the door door lines, or it won't be spread out as much. It'd be right there. And same thing, just sand it off or wet sand it or wipe it off. So I saw that. I was almost thinking he was using pepper to get a larger type of flake or something like that. Bring out all the spices. Get into your better half spice cabinet and go, do we have any curry? I need some curry. I said, ooh, paprika. Yeah. Good to see if that works out. And the thing is just something that will block the paint, but also wipe off to show off. So yeah, I almost wonder, like, maybe graffiti, maybe really chopped up, I don't know, paper or plastic, still spray it, throw some graffiti on there, I don't know, and paint over it, and then try to wipe it off or peel it off if it is like that. There's got to be something. And there's also a lot of people commented on the hairspray technique. I've done it once, but I didn't get the effects. I'll have to ask Matt what product of hairspray did he use for his hairspray technique, and if it even matters. Who knows? So, oops, I don't want to see that stuff. Get out of here. I got something pops up. Let's see. So yeah, give it a try. Very good stream last night for sure. Yeah, that was a fun stream. All of this talk of salt makes me want margarita. Oh, that sounds good. Yes. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. This paint job's gonna be spicy. Yeah. I will use real rust. Yeah, and that's another thing, Buck Danny. Yes, Scale Builder Skill mentioned that too. Vallejo uses some stuff. I haven't experimented with it yet. I'm wanting more to do that with a hard body than maybe Lexan, but we shall see. I'm pretty sure it can work on both. Hi, Andy's. Oh, I know Oleg, but I don't know Andy. Oleg, behave yourself. Buck Dandy, hey Joe, nice jersey. Thank you. This is the where are you? This is the vintage series from 2003. I got this in Edmonton at the Commonwealth Stadium. This was my souvenir for the 2003 Edmonton Oilers versus the Montreal Canadiens Heritage Classic outdoor game. And it was -24, and I was walking around in my sleeping bag because it was that cold. And I still have it, and it still fits kind of the same. Anyways, Aqua Net is the best hairspray if used to hold up a lot of old ladies' hair. All right. And hello. Okay, so Andy Zip has landed. Hello, gentlemen. All right. And, outdoor game. Nice. Yeah, that's what we got to see. Gretzky come, kind of, the whole gang came out, not playing with helmets, just beanies and everything. The Flower, Guy Lafleur, got to see him play. Rest in peace, Guy. All right. And, yeah, it was a good time. It's just a good time. There was a crazy Canadians. Just a quick hockey story. There was a streaker before the game started. And it's -24. Now, I bought a nice Coca-Cola in a plastic bottle, and it froze solid in 3 minutes. So that tells you how cold it was. So here comes this Canadian Village idiot streaking out there. And he gets about to the 50-yard line, and I hope they call it yard lines in Canadian football. I don't know what they call it. But anyways, gets to the 50-yard line, and he gets tackled by security. Well, he gets tackled by security. There's about 3 of them, and they're keeping him covered because, well, one, he's naked. But they don't have a blanket to cover him. They don't want to pick him up and him on the Jumbotron in front of everybody. So they keep him down there for a good 3 minutes. Finally, somebody brings a blanket and they cover him up and they start walking. And you could just see the pain on and the regrets. A lot of regrets, we should say, on that guy's face. And the pain that he must have been in. And yeah, it wasn't good. There's your hockey story presented by Moosejaw RC. And I got the DVD. That didn't make the DVD. I don't know why. Let's see. You can get sea salt in the grinder, so you can adjust the size of salt grains. Yeah, there you go, Darwin. Yeah, I gotta imagine it's very easy to work with. Hello, Chris from Salinas Valley Scalers. So, are you saying he had blue balls? I think they shrunk into prunes. I don't know. I'm glad they covered him up. I remember everybody's cheering. And I thought, oh, is Wayne Gretzky here? Is he out there skating? No, it's just some, like I said, Canadian village idiot running across naked. That's it. All right, folks. So we kind of caught up on the comments here. We're saying salutations. So let's move on to the Moosejaw RC. 22 minutes of saying hello and everything. So what am I working on? I'm working on a Ripper interior. It is for a gentleman, Mike Greeley, I believe it is, not Greeley. I'm not really good with names, if you know I'm not. And getting to it, he gave me some items. Well, he found a bomber interior, which I have to admit, kind of hard to find. It might be on A-Main, but my store that I work at, haven't seen any. And he wants the skull guys on there. And I got some ideas for the goggles, the lens part. I think I'm going to put them like a mirror sticker on it and things like that or something like that. And his theme is kind of like this, like the Traxxas purple, a very sonic purple, I guess you would say, silver and black. So we're going to go silver. Look like Statue Man right now. So I went with silver. Usually I like the PS55 because, like I said, it looks like sheet metal, and there's definitely some sheet metal in a real one. But I decided to go with silver, and this is just paint on the inside, of course, right now, and that's all I'm worried about on some of this. The dashboard, we're gonna try some airbrush technique, some simple ones. I don't think I'm gonna do too much. We're gonna put black in the center here, and then this. On the outside corners where there's like a little bend there, I think we're going to blend into silver. So I'm going to black and then airbrush that little fade that fades into silver and see if I don't get creative to do something else. But this is for him. I'm going to finish it up this weekend. I'm going to finish it. I need to get things finished this week before the 17th. But yeah, and he gave me some 3D printed parts that I just had, and I know they're still here somewhere, right? You guys saw me put a little box down, didn't you? Yeah, it's right in front of me. Duh. So he gave me this box. Hey, it's a 3D printed box. And what's in the box? And it's shifts. Gear shifts. So we got 3 of them. So I'm going to look at some images and see exactly. I know there's a lot of gear shifts, but so what I did, I took out there you go. We'll put it against the orange. There. We took out the little fake gearbox because all that goes on there is a little sticker. Hi, how you doing? And we're just going to place one of those right on top of there, nice and neat. And I think it'll cover it enough. And then maybe we'll put the other 1 or 2 next to it. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. So we got some 3D bits to play with to make that look real. So I like that. I don't know what he wants me to do with his box. Do I keep it? I have to message him. Do I put it somewhere there? No, you wouldn't put it there. Do I put it in the back? No, it won't fit. So then I got that little plastic. You can't see it. But anyways, I got that little plastic bit that I took out. So what do I do with that? Do I do something with that? Well, I could. What would it be? I don't know. Nothing. But it does give you, I think I'm just putting right there in between the two dudes. And just something different. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a lever there that says, do not pull. We'll put a little jokester in there. And so we're going to have fun with that. Guys' uniforms, they're going to be a flat black with maybe that Sonic purple and a white stripe on there. The straps, a different shade of black. I think I'm going to put NATO black on there. I was thinking red and everything, but to go along with his Ripper, which is, like I said, purple, silver, and black. We'll get some kind of team name stuff, and we'll just go basic from there, from that point on. But we will look good. The real thing that's gonna be fun to play with is the skulls, and I've done those before. They're not too hard to deal with, and but I came up with an idea with the lens. We're gonna, like I said, it's gonna be cool. But other than that, we're gonna get that done for him, and then for those that don't own a Ripper, but maybe one day you will. One thing you have to trim. See if I could do this right. Yeah, right there. Ooh, I did it. Right there. Usually there's a little boomerang piece of plastic that goes here. You got to trim that off so it can fit in there. Fit into the Ripper chassis. And now the thing is, I mean, how much of the dashboard actually can be seen on Ripper? I really don't know. I mean, I've seen Tony Mazza show me how he got his installed, and I never really looked at it to see how much it actually shows in there. But either way, we'll have fun with it. It'll be cool. That looks like gas pedals. Well, no, they're drive shaft. They're stick shift. All right, they're just little, and there's no gas pedals there. Their legs just go into nothing. Do you work for Axial? No, I don't. I wish. I don't know. Wonder how working with adults would be. Let us know. Would you work with adults, or would you work with the future of America? Chris, new to the channel, is wondering if you've been to Moosejaw, Saskatchewan. No, I have not. I want to go one day. And the reason my nickname, real quick, is everybody thought I was Canadian because there was a time before I really discovered RC cars or anything. I played hockey anywhere and everywhere. I went to Boston on a vacation. I had my hockey gear. I had my skates, and which was really cool. I went skating once and at night, and I look around and two guys show up, and it's Cam Neely of the Boston Bruins and Michael J. Fox. It was very, very fast, very brief. I didn't bug them. I don't like bugging those people. Went to Vancouver. I played hockey. Went to Washington, played hockey. I went to San Francisco. I played hockey. That's what I did. So everybody thought I was Canadian. And say, hey, are you from Moosejaw, Saskatchewan? Eh? You know, trying to be a typical dork American. And sometimes I would play with it. Like, why, yes, I am. Hi, my name's Hobie Baker. No, Hobie Clark. Hobie Baker, American college. There, I took Hobie, and then my last name was Clark, based on 630, folks. Based on Wendell Clark, Captain Crunch of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I said, yeah, I'm Hobie Clark. I'm from Moosejaw. Are you from there? And they just like, no. So I would have fun with it. And it kind of stuck, even though I've been called many things when I play hockey, which we will not repeat here. So again, Chris, thanks for joining. Thanks for being new to the channel, and we'll try to make it entertaining as much as possible. Speaking of which, there's that ever elusive Phoenix running video, Vanquish Products Phoenix video. I need to finish editing and get it out. I'm hoping that we go out to Folsom or maybe in the Sierras. I want to get running footage of the Lloyd just for the heck of it. So we got some other things that we want to do. So thanks for joining. I like it. I love it. Moosejaw. Moosejaw is a school teacher, RC painter, and RC shop employee, plus a really good guy. Yes, I am. I'm a Renaissance man, a modern Renaissance man. And yeah, what else do I do? I have too many hobbies. I don't know if my wife's listening, but let's see. Oleg, bye. Joe, I gotta go. I hope you have a good day. Sorry, I mean bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Oleg is one of my clients who found me out on YouTube, and he's a nice young gentleman. Nice Ukrainian gentleman who works very hard. I really appreciate it. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. We have a test to get ready. Half of the dash shows. Okay, so half the dashboard shows. That's good. We'll have fun with that. How about replacing a Vanquish employee? Oh, Brian, come on now. I would have to follow the same script as everybody does for the customer service. I'm sorry. Mrs. Moosejaw is in the house, and yes, we know this. Always listening. Always. Let's see what else we got here. Hello, everybody's saying hello, Mrs. Moosejaw. That's amazing. Thanks for sharing your name, origin story. On behalf of all Canadians, I think it's safe to say you are an honorary Canadian. Thank you, Chris. I take that with great pride. It's been a while. I used to know the national anthem and sing it out loud because when you go to hockey games and always see it, you always hear it. And I like poutine a lot. Coconut B is pretty good, but I still say the best beer I have ever had in my lifetime was on White Avenue. Is it White Avenue or White Street in Edmonton? And all the bars are near the university there. And it was Blind Einstein, pure nectar. And I would love to find that stuff one day. Oh, so good. And, it's just a good time. It's a good time. All right. So there we go with the bomber. We're going to get that done. We need to get things done. My schedule is kind of changing here next week on the 17th. I'm going back to school, or at least taking one college crash course for 4 weeks. So I want to get some things done before White Avenue. Thank you very much, Chris. I knew it. Have you ever had Blind Einstein? I know. It was one of those, it was a pool hall, a lot of pool tables, I remember right. And then like a motorcycle Harley themed place. And I just remember the tap. It was Albert Einstein and sunglasses and a cane. I go, I want that. And didn't have windows. It had where it opened up and you could sit outside the bar on a bar stools on the sidewalk. It was a fun place. I loved it a lot. Any case, so yeah, so we got that going. We're gonna get that done. Oh yeah, why are we getting things done? I gotta get one done for the Josh guy. I gotta get Eric Baker's done. I gotta get that done. Basehurst, he's gonna hit me up. And even there's one I want to do for Slow Dawn that I think I could get done before I get to school or maybe during that time. After that, we are going to tackle the Gunnar Nissen Satisfied Jerky marathon of RC cars to paint. Plus, I got to get on the Flying Haggis. I got to at least get that running and start getting some wood and putting that together. I have it all drawn out. But now it's time to put it together because October will come quick. So we shall see. And I need to go back to White Avenue. Even Drumheller. I want to go to Drumheller. That was a good place too there in Alberta. Let's see. How did your wife enjoy building her first rock cars? Not done yet. It's a learning experience like for all of us. She's doing great. She's learned things. She's learning her car. I got bored one time. She was kind of like sitting there. She wasn't quite in the mood to build, and I understand because it was a day. And I was sitting there, and I got bored, and I just started lifting and putting things together. So I did put the chassis together, but she put all the bits for the chassis together, and she's a little upset at me. And the funny thing is, she didn't even notice until I was done. It's like right here to you to me. And she's like, "Did you just put that together?" I go, "Well, I was kind of bored. I was just sitting here and you were TikToking." And I could take it apart, and I might do that. Don't forget about Nevermore. I will never forget about Nevermore. And that's another thing. Yeah, Mrs. Moosejaw bought some. There's people. She bought some digital stencils that are going to be on her big truck, on her big rig, on her actual one-to-one size, and her little one. We're going to make a replica. And with that, I'm wondering if I have to get her an SEX24 and do the same thing. People, I'm live on stream. So rude. It's my neighbor. Hey guys. Yeah, so we're going with a Poe theme. She's found some great things. There's some I like. I was like, oh, let's get that. But she's getting some. She got me the digital stuff. We're going to put it on the Cameo. We're going to cut it. We're going to go to the store and get the automotive vinyl material and put that out on there. And it's going to be great. Can't wait to see it. And I think I'm going to just do what I want to do. I want to put Willys on my Gladiator and the 4-wheel drive thing on the back and some other things. So we're going to start utilizing this vinyl cutter for other things other than RC. We shall see. Send Josh the Lloyd body as a rental until you can get into his stuff. I don't know if we know Josh anymore. I mean, one, he painted. He's doing flat rails. And he actually helped me, even though I did, but he helped me with the grill on the Lloyd, which is over there. So I don't quite have it in distance. But yeah, taught me a lot about welding. It's been a while since I had a little torch, since 1983, 7th grade, metal shop, 8th grade, maybe. But now I need to go get myself a torch, start torching it up, and get a work table in here to do that all on. So we'll get to that. Anyone near Columbia, Missouri this Saturday? There's a RC swap meet at Holmes Throw and Grow. Really? That would be awesome. I'm listening but not watching. Okay. That sounds kind of kinky. Yes, Joe, tell us about your neighbors. Susan, Bethany, I don't know. Some lady who bought the house next to me for way too much money. And it's way smaller than ours and way more expensive than ours. So, any good neighbor stories? Oh, well, my neighborhood is literally on the cusp of okay to, oh my God. Last night we heard the ghetto chicken helicopter flying around. And we heard like a huge amount of popping noises. Now, some of it sound like gunfire. Some of it sound like fireworks. Were they firing fireworks at the helicopter? I don't know. And it was about 4 blocks away, I would say. So that's my neighborhood. You could be walking your dog just fine or walking your kids, but then all of a sudden you hear things going on way over there. And it's entertaining sometimes. Like, guess that noise. We play the game. Guess that noise. Usually, it's a tire exploding at the tire shop. And if you've ever been to Sacramento, in the outside areas, there's a lot of tire shops. They're not the greatest tire shops. And apparently not the most experienced in putting air into the tire shops either. So, yeah, it's good times. It's good times. Stephanie, yes, her name's Stephanie. I was trying to protect the innocent there, Miss Moosejaw. In any case, she said, I'm out of town this weekend. That's a steep step. You're ready for tomorrow? Am I ready for tomorrow? I'm always ready, Landon. Are you ready? We'll get you ready. Another client, folks. Another fine, young Ukrainian hardworking student. Nice kid. Always said nice things. Nice client, I should say. All right, so let's see. What else we got to work on here? It is now 6:40. And what else can we talk about here before we get to the Instagram of the week? But again, thank you for. I'm just a regular guy, folks. Thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. Hit the like, subscribe, notification, and ideas in my head on how to make this better and take it to the next level. I mean, here I am. All right, next level. Let's see what that level is. And again, thank you for joining me and subscribing and all the new people. Really, and I hope everybody goes to that. If you want to paint outside, paint patina style, or even on the outside. You can not do the salt. You could just put another layer of your main truck color so it looks faded, at least. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. I think the key thing is those Tamiya, I call them pigments or whatever they call, makeup, really, for the RC, for the body, anything like that. So, yeah, thank you for joining and all that. So let's see what else we could get to. There's Josh's thing. I don't want to show that yet. This is Moosejaw's wonderful Plink tires. We got that. We got a light kit. See, there's stuff I want to do, but I don't have that. I don't have the luxury of time or maybe energy sometimes. But in any case, Landon, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Or Castor River shuts. Nope. Me and some everybody's okay. So let's see what we could get to next. So we got her build going. We talk about Phoenix. We got the Lloyd. Well, let's talk about my attempt to weld. Whoops! I don't move Mrs. Moosejaw's parts. We don't want to lose them. Okay, there we go. I hear I have a new chair. Mrs. Moosejaw has a leftover office chair for me, so even though I was going to get a gaming chair. So this is my, now let's see, what can we do? Let's go like that so you can actually see it. There we go. There's my little welding job. Not bad. All right. I sanded it down. I'm going to do a little more sanding. We're going to paint that up, and that's going to be a grill guard for the Lloyd, and not too bad. I'm still thinking I might buy I'll buy a torch and I'll finish the rest. I want to put a bar down there, and maybe some over here. A whole bunch. We'll see. But I was going to guard the Lloyd. From what? I don't know. Maybe from a flying Josh car. Pardon me. Thank you. Anyways, we shall see. It was a lot of fun. And Josh was a great instructor and very good with the words, telling you directly what you need to do. He didn't overcomplicate it or anything, and I thank you for that. And then, while everybody's saying about his choice of words with Matt, but really no, it was all good. So again, thank you for that. I appreciate that, and it gets me into a new area. Now I'm like, let's build a whole cage. Let's go for it. So why not? Any updates on the Haggis Launcher 4000? Hey, I like that name, Jesse. I have to get it going. Either I'm either gonna steal Mrs. Moosejaw's servo and get her a nice Holmes one, or I'm just going to get another Echo Power. I got to get it running first, and then we're going to buy a ton of wood, and we're going to start just putting it together, figure out how to mount it. That shouldn't be too hard. The one thing that gets me with the Haggis is, this is medieval. So it's not perfect, when you buy wood at the hobby store, it's not perfect. It's mostly like limbs and trees, stumps, and all that kind of stuff. So, or branches. So I'm thinking, well, how do I make that medieval? So I gotta maybe reshape the wood a little bit, definitely stain it, dirty it up, maybe even. I'm gonna make a little fireplace on it, technically, and with little pebbles of rock and everything. So we're gonna make it like that. So we shall see what we do, but it's all there. But we will get it, and it's so close. I got the links on it. I got the steering links, so that works. Yay. That's half the battle. It can steer now. Harveyism Ignore all those wheels on your left arm. Well, these are tires. Some people on the low, I asked last week, what tires should I put on the Lloyd? And everybody said, the military grade, the grunts or whatever. The thing is, they're not tall enough. And the only reason I say that is because the Lloyd's wheel wells are so big that it just doesn't look right, even if you lower it. So I have to go with a 4.7 at the very least, 4.75. And I'm thinking I might just get another pair of MTRs on it. I think that would look pretty cool. Or something, or I don't know, maybe Mrs. Moosejaw is not going to be using her Nitto tires. I'll give her these. I mean, they're on there anyway. And I'll put the Axial Nitto tires on there because at least it looks, I don't know, kind of like, tall, vertical level type stuff. So that's about that. I have a lot of, my tire collection is getting quite ridiculous. I've got Boom Racing. I got some Pitbull Growlers 1.55s. I got tires. Never the right ones. Never get the right ones. Let's see what else we got going here. Let's see. We're at 6:47. So far we talked about bomber interior, and what would you do with your bomber interior? That'd be different. I mean, do you do anything different than I would? I don't know. I keep looking at ideas. It's kind of getting hard to make it different. It's not much to it. And the one thing that makes it different is always, the noggin. But yeah, but we will get that. Let's see. Let's go to Instagram a week. Let's get to that. So talk about scale. I came across this Instagram. Oh gosh, probably a year ago. Matt was doing his Lightroom Live, and one person that follows him, Brajane, she's a fellow teacher at some other educational institute in the United States. But she had an image of a nice bicycle. And I think I came across it before, but she had it, and it was one of her photos like, hey, what's the story on that bicycle? And what it is, folks, is that, let's get rid of that stuff. Get out of there. Get. Got it. All right. Move. Don't. Thank you. Sorry. Things pop up on this bicycle. So let's go to Instagram, and it is AIS Creative _ miniature bicycle. 72,000 followers, 2,000 posts. And what this person does is that if you send them a picture of your bicycle, your beloved bicycle, they will replicate it, and it's 1/10 scale. Looks slightly large, but not too large. So and I know that Night Customs has a pretty good 3D printed one, but here's one done for you. And it could be a road bike. It could be a mountain bike. I've seen some BMX. We have some RC love right there. I know I have that bicycle rack. So there you go. If it's good enough for that bicycle rack, it's good enough for all of us. That's a 3D printed one that I got. And even specialty bikes, there's a BMX bike there and everything. Let's see. There's another BMX bike. So from what I understand, you just hit them up on the Instagram. And I have the link in the description below. And there's a WhatsApp. All right. And again, you just send, from what I understand, you send them. Oh, look at that. White tires. That's crazy. Disc brakes, all that stuff, some suspension. If you contact them, you send them an image of your bicycle, maybe 3D prints it, maybe, I don't know, doesn't really reveal secrets. It's kind of a weird beach cruiser thing. Almost looks like a felt. No, that's a different bicycle I have ever seen. And that's another thing I was curious, like, well, wait a minute, can you do beach cruisers? And I haven't seen too many on the website, but they'll replicate your bicycle, and it works. It does pedal. All right. And so there's tiny trucks, and now there's tiny bikes. So check out this Instagram. Really cool. I think to really personalize a truck if you really want. Oh, there's a beach cruiser. There we go. We got a beach cruiser. Look at that. Hell yeah. Oh, man. So AIS Creative Miniature Bicycle. All right. And like I said, the description, the link is in the description below, I should say. That's awesome. So that's a Pee Wee Herman one, I almost think. So yeah, sweet work. Maybe this is the guy. I thought he was somewhere in the Philippines, but I could be mistaken. Really cool stuff. I mean, so I have a Kona mountain bike, hardtail, with Fox shocks in the front, and it was made by, well, it has Henry Weinard's on there. It was a bicycle I won in 2003. Still have it, and it's still pretty darn relevant. Look at that one. And I would like to replicate it. Yeah, good old Marlin bike. Oh, man. There's the Fox shocks. Yeah. I like bicycle. I used to be a downhill mountain biker and definitely a mountain biker. So, oh, we got another RC car sighting. All right. And a Trail Finder 2 with the wheel over the tailgate. That's the typical look. So again, I think it's pretty scale. I think it's pretty darn close. Not too big. Ooh, we got helmets maybe? Have to check that out. Ooh, foldable bike. See, it just is endless. So if you want to personalize your tiny truck with a personalized tiny bicycle, hit up. We'll go all the way back up. And from what I believe the cost was, this is before anything went up. It was about $85. All right. The AIS Creative _ miniature, no E, bicycle. All right. You can message them and we build handmade miniature your bicycle. So obviously there is a language barrier there somewhere, but there's a WhatsApp number, shipping worldwide. There's a link right there, send a phone and all that. So check that out. I think that'd be pretty cool for everybody. So if you like your bicycle, that's the one you need. That's the one you need. Where we are now, it's 6:53. And getting to the top of the Moosejaw hour. Nice beach cruiser, right? What's the name? I'll get that. Let me see if I can let me get the link here and I'll pin it. See if I can pin it. Oops, no, not that. We'll copy it. There we go. People love cycling but hate cyclists. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Let's refresh this. That was my quote. So let's get my quote. I had a quote for my little ticker there down below. Let's get that going. We need that. And what bicycle do you have a bicycle in mind that you would do? I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Like I said, or even old school. Whenever you can find an old school one and, change that up, that'd be cool too. All right. Paste that. We'll save. We'll show my funny comment there. Yes, there we go. Because true. I live near Davis, California, which is actually, they have a bicycle museum. Never been to it. I don't know. I hear it's cool. Let's get the, let's see. Let's refresh there. Or let's go back. And pardon me, I'm doing two things at once for you. I want to make sure. There we go. So we'll try this. See if I can put it into the comments and see if it works. All right, and boom. And I don't know if that works. Hopefully it works. Let's see if I can pin it to the top. There we go. Or at least I started. So hey guys, yeah, there you go. Check it out. Like I said, I mean, if I had a choice, the old Uzi, I think they call it Uzis. Yeah, the old Uzis, or even the old Yetis. Yeti Bicycle Company, Santa Cruz Bicycles, of course. Tell the story of your bike. All right, so this bike, which is right over there, I won it in 2003 at Safeway. How did I win it? I grab all the entry forms. I went home, I filled them out, and I deliver them back into the box. That's how the system was. They put up new entries. I grab all the entries, I fill it out, and I put it in. I did this for about 2 weeks. And then the contest was over, and a week went by, and I didn't hear anything. And I'm like, son of a bitch, I didn't win. All right, moved on. Another week went by, and I get a phone call, and they say, hey, congratulations, you won. Come get your bike. I'm like, okay. I don't know if they notice all the names on the entry forms, but I won. And it's a great bike. It's perfect. I mean, you see bikes, you entry for it, you go, nah, I don't want that. That's not a good bike. This is a good bike. It's a good quality, probably a $600 bike at the time, which is pretty good. So I took it home. It's been my favorite bike and all that. So then I moved to California. I was living with Mrs. Moosejaw at the time. In a time of sin, we weren't married, but we were living together, and sold the bike. And I don't even remember why I sold it, but we sold it for, I think, $300. And I really missed it. I missed the bike. I'm like, damn it. There was one bike I shouldn't have sold. And I don't know if it was a year or maybe 3 years later. Mrs. Moosejaw said, hey, it's the guy selling it. I'm like, oh, cool. That's awesome. I really like that bike. Well, she surprised me, and she bought the bike back for $300. So it's like we borrowed money from this guy and paid him back type of thing. And I've had it ever since. And I haven't really ridden it that much, but I don't want to give it up but I do plan on pumping up the tires and riding that bike somewhere. not here in Sacramento, because even though it's a bike town, it's kind of dangerous with the it's dangerous. Let's put it that way. So we're not gonna do that. So, but thank you, Mrs. Moosejaw. Yes, she is the awesome person. All right. Yes. Adam says, hey, it will be more distinguished than the Lloyd. Yeah, mine, yes. Scale Metal Supplies, mention your welding in IG. Yeah, he Swoof, he messaged me. It's like, hey, can I share your story with that? And you have a picture? I go, yeah, absolutely. Here you go. Very nice. I'm not sure if Scale Metal Supplies, if he's actually in my hometown, Carson City, or at least close somewhere to Carson City, Nevada. They used to be Wordy Made. And Wordy made some great bumper sliders and all of that. But then I don't know what the deal was. Did this guy split, or did he just went into a new direction where he mixed? If you don't know Scale Metal Supplies, he cuts the metal. You get it. You bend it and then weld it together like bumpers or sliders or even tabs and things like that. So check out Scale Metal Supplies. In fact, I think that'll be the Instagram of the week next week. We'll see that. All right. Yeah, it was very nice of him to do that, and I really appreciate it. Like I said, just so the new thing is welding stance, which is you sit down with your legs apart and go like this and get your old man eyes in there. Get your eyes closer to the flame. Seriously, those goggles, I couldn't, even with the flame, I could not see. I was just guessing, and Josh was my eyes really goes, okay, that's good. And I let go. So Josh even yelling comp commands while you're well too. If you need that, he'll be available for your birthday parties or whatever. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know. Are those pop-ups decent? Yeah, they are, Mike J. They're just stupid politics stuff that comes up sometimes. Or the headlines. I should say that. I'm going to get one for your brother. You absolutely love it. Yeah, that's another thing. It could be a perfect gift for anybody. I met him at RCI. Oh, cool. I would like to meet him. A good electronic helmet helps. Yeah, I have to. Okay, thank you, Vintage. I'll try to look into that because, like I said, these eyes are not getting any younger. So we'll have to see. Joe, I have an RC 4-wheel drive boggers, if that suits your style you're after. Not great performance, but sort of military. I'll look at those and see if I like them, Mike D. Thank you. I'll look at it. That's where J Concepts, I mean, as ugly as the Lloyd is, that's just where they messed up. They messed up with that fender wheel. It's just too big. And how do you get scanned from that? except with except for 4.75 outside diameter. You got to fill it, and even that's that big. And actually, I think the wheelbase is off a little bit. They say 12.3, but I almost think it's 12. I don't know, because you can see there, yeah, right there, a little close, and a little close there. So I think we'll deal with it. We're gonna have to, right? I mean, I could try to, but no, I'm not gonna try anything. But yeah, that's it. It's just if they would maybe make those fender wells just a little bit smaller, I don't know. There's a lot of things they could do. And seriously, any company that's looking for advisors, please hit the Mod Squad. We have a lot of ideas. Looks like it's wearing glasses now. See, it looks like me. I was wearing torch glasses, not a welding hood. I have an auto hood, but it wouldn't have been right for what he was doing. Okay, good. See, Harley knows. In any case, it is now 7:01, so we've talked about the Lloyd, as always. See, if you look at it enough, you're going to want one. So don't stare at it too long. Actually, I can't wait to wheel it. I like the Element. It's actually a fun little rig. We talked about bomber interior. We got some paint jobs going, so people can stop by the RC store. I'm hoping that the low-C hammer rays in stock. I'm starting to see them at stores. I would love to get one, and I don't want the green one. Mrs. Moosejaw, if you're listening, I do not want the green one. I want the Casey Curry red one, please. Because it's somebody's birthday. I used to be bad. I always give lists like months ago. I've grown out of that, but I always give a birthday list before the birthdays. And we just had fun. And we have some new visitors. Thank you again for over 1,000 subscribers. We are actually at 1,200. So we gained, we gained about 200 new subscribers in 1 week. And again, thank you to Harley Designs. Please check him out. I know you guys probably know him, but it's amazing at the RC store. When I'm trying to sell something and somebody's getting into sport, I just send them, hey, here's two guys, Harley Designs, Scale Builders Guild. Check them out. One likes to make them perform. One likes them to look good. And currently they are switching roles. So we shall see. Plus they're going to have the 24-hour base camp build, which is going to be interesting. I can't imagine just getting all those parts and just go to town. I've never done that. How many of you have actually, whether it's a kit or even a ready run, but you got all your aftermarket parts at once? I see people do that on Instagram, and I'm like, how can they get away with that? I barely got away with adding, this one little part. How did they do that? So I don't know. What would you put on? Has anybody done that? Let me know. And again, thank you for joining the Moosejaw Hour. We will be here next Thursday. We're going to try to keep active on this and on the Instagram. I'm going to have to drink more energy drinks. We're going back to school next week. Ironically, on the wedding anniversary. Say happy anniversary. I got a class. Hold on. And we got fun. Get outside, enjoy the outdoors, have fun. And again, cheeseburgers in the air, cheeseburgers and fries. And goodbye. Thank you for joining the Moosejaw Hour. Let's get some music on the way out because I like this.